Intern.
I sent Miranda something about this morning. Just like that. If she's out Wednesday, please. And don't.
Oh, yeah. You ready, Chris?
I guess. Call the meeting to order at Montcalm County Board of Commissioners, regular meeting for Monday, June 8th. Begin with pledge of allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance to
the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Vice Chairman Peterson.
Pastor Samson Costin here from Pine Grove Church to lead us in prayer, please.
Heavenly Father, thank you for today, for each one that's here. Father, I thank you for the abundance that we each have, for this free nation that we live in. Father, I pray that you would continue to bless our country, that you would continue to bless our state. I pray for your blessing this afternoon on this meeting. Father, that your will would be done. I pray that you would continue to move and work and continue to provide for each person in Montcalm County. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you. Roll call.
Alexander,
Good elbows.
Johnston,
Here.
Peterson,
Yes, ma'am.
Johnson,
Here.
Mahar,
Here.
Carr,
Yes.
Murray.
Here. And we have a quorum. On tonight's agenda, I don't have any changes. Does anyone else?
Mr. Chair,
Commissioner Johnston.
I would move to approve our agenda as presented.
Support. It's been moved and supported to approve the agenda as presented. Discussion. If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Everyone have a copy of the meeting minutes of the last regular meeting, May 26th.
Mr. Chair,
Commissioner Johnston.
I would move to approve our minutes from our May 26th regular board meeting as
Support.
presented.
It's been moved and supported to approve the regular board meeting minutes from May 26th as presented. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Public comments.
How y'all doing? My name is Joe. I live in Greenville. I apologize for the language you are about to hear. I suggest not stopping me because it'll only create a bigger problem than what is about to happen. I am reading the words of a text message from sitting vice chairman to someone else. I'll start with what the picture of the text message says. Not many do. Other person. You ain't wrong there. Adam sends a picture of a woman's breasts. Adam says, they're rock hard fake tits if you want to see them. LOL. Dude, I did. Thank you. LMAO. Laugh like the little emojis, huh? It's funny. Way nicer than I thought they'd be. The person says, here's Adam again. They're not nice. They look nice, but they're like bags of sand. Not good. Oof, that's weird, the person said. Was the booty any good at least? She talked too goddamn much in bed. It was dumb, Adam said. Adam now goes, you owe me tits now. I'll argue that is a crime of revenge porn. But we'll get into something here. Why am I so angry with the degenerate that is Adam Peterson? He does one good event a year and uses that as a crutch to be able to say, look at all the good I've done, Peterson said. Yes, he does great one day a year, but he's vile towards community members the rest of the year. I would say that if he was sitting here and he wouldn't bother me one bit, you've never said anything to my face, not once. At the end of the day, I think Montcalm Township expects more out of their firefighters, more out of their staff, and I think us as residents expect more out of our fire department than teaming up with a chowderhead like that. What do the Montcalm Township residents, Montcalm County residents expect out of their board of commissioners? Ones who bark in people's faces, ones who insult and denigrate women, and then project on us as if we are held to a higher standard than you, sir? You spoke to my sponsors again, and I told you not to. So I got a question. Do you put it on your gums or do you send pictures of your genitalia to other women, married women? Do you, Adam? Don't ever fucking judge me again.
Any other public comments? Excuse me, if not, our 405 agenda is Doug Geetson is here with us to discuss bids.
Oh, you're all there.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So we had, first item that we're looking at is the elevator upgrades required by the state of Michigan. We're doing basically the minimum requirements that are needed to be able to keep our certifications going. We had two bidders. And as you see, Elevator Services was a little higher than the other one, but Elevator Services is also the company we use for our quarterly service. So that's why I've recommended using them.
Okay. Any questions for Doug on that?
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Johnston.
I'd move to accept the elevator services bid not to exceed $50,800.
Okay. Support. It's been moved and supported. Discussion.
Just a question, Mr. Chair.
Sure.
So Doug, the state can just at any time come in and tell us we need to upgrade our elevators?
What a silly question.
They didn't just tell us, they told everybody, so.
Okay.
We have a bigger one for the elevator here that we're gonna put on the budget for next year because that one, pardon me?
That's gonna be a lot more, isn't it?
Yeah, that could be around 170,000 depending on what they see. It's kind of because that has a cylinder all the way in the ground, they have to pull the casing to make sure it's not rotted and leaking oil down there, so.
So the technology isn't good enough to bring people up and down anymore?
This is all,
Fail to understand
what we're doing now has to do with door latching and different things because apparently a little kid got crushed in one of the doors. So now the state's requiring all of them have upgrades. We were kind of borderline. If they were been 2023 and later, they already have it on it. Ours are 2021s or older. So that's the reason for it.
Doug, are these just government municipalities or is this?
Everybody, schools, I mean, well, I would assume everyone that has a public elevator or an elevator that moves people. So I guess that's the way to word it. This price here is just for the jail, the court, and the sheriff's office. Again, next year will be the big one. So we tried to break it up over a couple of years, but it has to be done before January 1 of 28. So that one I plan on putting out for bids in September. If you guys have already approved the budget for me to be able to do it, just so we can get a jump on it to make sure that we're done by January 1 of 28. Because I was already told there's going to be so many of them that have to be done that contractors are going to be scurrying to keep on top of them. So.
Gotta love unfunded mandates.
What's that?
You gotta love unfunded
Yeah.
mandates.
Any other discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Okay, he's got one more.
Okay.
Got another one now. This is for the roof. We did roof on the sheriff's office last year and part of the east side of the jail. We'd like to continue that and finish up what wasn't done last year. Those prices are in front of you. Again, I'd like to use Weather Shield one. They are the cheapest number out there. We're going to go with the 25-year warranty that they offered us last year as well when they did the other part of it. And so I guess if there's any questions there, I'm more than willing to answer those.
Anyone have any questions on that?
Mr. Chairman.
Vice Chairman Peterson.
Brenda, 158,000, almost 159 is a big chunk, but we've budgeted for this, right?
Yeah, we actually budgeted 205 for it.
Okay.
So.
If when you get done, brings me to another point I'd like to throw at you.
Oh, boy. I just heard all the asks for budget time, so please don't make it a big request. Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chairman Peterson.
I would move to contract with Weather Shield Roofing for the amount, for the total amount not to exceed $158,789 with a 25-year warranty. Support.
It's been moved and supported. Discussion.
You really work them over to get that extra 5-year warranty for only $200
No,
bucks?
they offer that to begin with, so that's kind of their thing. Our specs ask for 20-year, because that's what most roofing companies do. They like to do the 25. It helps get them in there a little better, but yeah, it's surprising the dollar amount, $300 or less. Yeah.
Any other discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
So that brings up my next question. We had budgeted 205,000. I've got a rough estimate of 60,000 to do the roof on this building, which we haven't had any leaks, but it is getting quite old. I was wondering if we could use the excess, which would leave us about 13,000 short. So I'm going to beg for 13,000 more to get to that 205, which would actually be a $218,000 mark, and get this roof done yet this year if possible. If not, we can add it to the budget for next year.
I'm picturing the slate tile on the old jail, but the bulk of this building is the same roof as that same type of roofing.
No, it's actually just like a rolled shingle compared to a rubber roof. Yeah, we'd like to get it off, put vinyl roof on there.
Questions?
It's almost the same amount as new elevators. 50 grand, right? So no, I'm not against this roof either.
Brenda, is that something we could even swing? Is there a surplus in capital improvement? I mean,
Yes, there is. We do have fund balance there. I think
to the
that-
tune of,
I don't know, let me pull it up here.
Again, it would be 13,000 over the 205 we
Right.
originally budgeted. And like I say, we've had no leaks yet, but
Right.
I just thought, well, we had.
how old is this roof? Do you know? Before your
No
time?
idea.
No.
Might even be before Brenda's time.
It's not gonna be cheaper next year.
Well, no.
Yeah.
No. And we've had it inspected and it's not in bad shape. but
Maybe not the entire thing, maybe just part of it.
The clerk says she doesn't remember it being done.
I don't know.
I remember working on it.
Well, they put the unit up on top of there.
I feel like they did something over MSU extension, the flat part of them and the extension.
Well, we did the flat roof over the bathrooms and MSU, and we redid all the, what was it? Clay tile roofs. We all did all
I
that
remember
with the
that.
standing seam, yeah.
We have 342,000 in fund balance in that fund.
So we have enough to cover a $13,000 overage.
Yes, we do.
What did you say it was gonna cost, Doug? Roughly 60,000, or do you have?
60.
any-
He told me 56. I made it 60 just to make sure we're covered. Once we actually start bidding it out, things change, it seems like, so.
Mr. Chair, I would make a motion to use the remainder of our original allocation for roofing plus 13,000 of fund balance to come from the capital improvements fund to replace the roof on the administration building.
Support.
That was a lot.
Sorry.
That was my fault.
It's been moved and
Came out
supported.
pretty smooth, too.
Discussion. Hearing no discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Doug.
Up next, our 4:15, we have multiple representatives now from district court, the judge and Dennis both. So, yeah. Welcome.
And he's wearing a different shirt. I don't want to get his picture taken in a different shirt.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. District Court coming before the Board of Commissioners today to request approval to hire a temporary office assistant. I do have a full-time office clerk going on family medical leave for an unknown period of time. The hiring of a temporary office assistant would alleviate some of the over workload that would be generated with her absence, along with vacation time and the summer of a more busy time of year for us. Excuse me. Funding for this would be, it's already allocated out of the clerk's salary. That would be picking up the temporary position through her non-use or non-pay at that time. So we're not asking for any additional funding to support this position, just the approval of the position.
Okay. Questions? Anyone? Yeah, go ahead.
You have somebody lined up. I'm wondering how easy it's going to be to find someone that's.
I do not. My hope is to find a college student, someone that has summers free that would like I'm guessing around 3 months worth of work. So I don't know what's out there.
Okay.
But
You're thinking that they'll return in about at the end of the summer, you're thinking, or so?
right, just to get us through the summer with the staff vacations and things of that nature. Plus, during the summer, we do have an increased workload based on the increased activity for summer months. So this particular person would aid us in tracking files from one courtroom to another, answering windows, answering the phone, just enough to keep the other clerks so they can get through the clerk work and not have to worry about the windows or the phones going off or something like that.
Anyone else?
Mr. Chair,
Commissioner Johnson.
I'd like to propose a motion to hire a temporary office assistant using the remaining balance of the allocated salary not being used by the employee on FMLA for the district court.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Discussion. Hearing no discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you.
Up next is correspondence. Vice Chairman Peterson, please.
All right, starting on page 39 of your packet is the MDOC application for our community corrections plan. Brenda, this is every year, correct? This
It
is something we
yeah.
do. And
And he's just asking
has
for,
anything changed?
other than the dollar amount, probably not
Right.
from last year. And he's just asking for your approval to submit it, and then when the contract comes back for signature, it'll be back.
So if nobody has any questions on that, or does anybody have any questions? If not, I would make a motion to approve the community corrections plan and application request as presented.
Support. It's been moved and supported. Discussion. If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, next up, on page 57 of your packet, the Commission on Aging is asking for a job description change. Brenda, do you?
Yeah, it's basically just to take one job description and make it two, because she has two support service coordinators. There used to be one that did all of it, and then it got to be too much for one. So then she has split it, and we actually have two part-time persons now that do those functions, one in transportation and one in activities. So she just wanted to split it, so it's more lines up with what they're doing.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions on that? If not, I would move to approve the support services coordinator activities job description and the support service coordinator transportation job description as presented.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Discussion. If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next up on page 61 is the Western Michigan University with the Michigan Geological Society survey. They're asking for permission to put geological study equipment on 6 county-owned properties. They're listed in your packet. I believe they're all of the county parks, correct?
I forget. But this is the one you guys approved already verbally. This is just the contract to seal the deal, so to speak. I think they're doing one right out back
Yeah, the
of
Montcalm County
of the
offices is on
pandemic
there.
building. They're there.
On page 66, you can see a list of,
Yeah,
The
so all the
properties.
parks, including the Carl Papke Nature Trail on Johnson Road, and then out behind the pandemic building.
so if there is nothing to that, I would move to approve the agreement with Western Michigan / Michigan Geological Survey to conduct geological studies in the 6 indicated county-owned properties and allow for the appropriate signatures.
Support. It's been moved and supported. Discussion. Do we know what kind of equipment or what they'll be?
It's like a well drilling truck.
Okay.
So then they put down they go take their core sample and then they fill it back in.
Until the next item we've got.
Until
coming
that next one, yeah.
Mhm.
That's Eagle wanting us to make one special for them.
up. Okay, any other discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
All right, next up, page 67. Eagle would like permission to use one of the aforementioned geological survey sites at Crump Park to start a test well site. It looks like this doesn't need to be acted on today. We can have discussion about it. Commissioner Alexander did call me today and expressed his I don't know what you'd want to call it, his
Reservation?
reservations, his lack of want to work with Eagle.
Lack of
He said he works with them every day and they're the first to take, but the last to give. So I don't know. This seems, I'd have to look more into this, I guess. I don't know what they'd want to do. And having discussion before the meeting, they're an organization that when they get data, they keep data and we don't know anything about it and it becomes very one-sided. So I'd be interested to hear everybody else's thoughts on it. You look like you want to say something, Commissioner Murray.
Well, I mean, I do have some reservations. I would want to, if they're wanting to do if Eagle's wanting to do testing there, are they going to make those test results public? Will they be accessed? Because my concern is that they would take that data and have that could affect farmers. And would want to make sure that the farmers would have representation that could also have access to that site as well to rebut any test. I mean, to confirm those results.
Doug, did you have conversation with, no, you didn't have any buckles?
Is there something to where we could direct the controller maybe to reach out to Eagle and say, we need a little bit of explanation of what's going to happen, what these test results are going to be, what they're going to start, I guess.
Yeah,
Could we
because
get a
all
little-
we've heard from is the guy from the geological survey from WMU. It hasn't even been Eagle that's reached out to us. It was him.
Would you want to contact Todd Feenstra?
I'll get a hold of
And
Todd.
see if he thinks this is in everyone's best interest, or what his thought on it is.
I
He's
can do
like
that.
the foremost expert on that.
Yep. I would say, for me, I would want to refer to Todd. If he's a go for it, then I could probably make a case for being a go for it.
Who's Tom?
Todd Feenstra.
Is he?
He's he's working with I don't remember the name of the organization that he's with, but he's
Chicken groundwater or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, that'd be a good one.
he's working with it, basically with the farmers to devise a plan for water conservation. I think it's called the Water Conservation District. I think is what
Okay.
his organization is.
Yeah, so if you want to table it, that's fine.
Yeah, I would move to table this Eagle consent for test site until a future meeting.
Let's support that.
It's been moved and supported to table this to future meeting. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, next up is everybody's favorite warrant reports. First is warrant report 05282026 in the amount of $642,240.08. Warrant report 05292026 in the amount of $4,257.41. Warrant report 06042026 in the amount of $3,438,694.22. And finally, warrant report 06082026 in the amount of $445,808.25 for a grand total of $4,530,999.96. Brenda?
Yep.
Perfect. So, does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns about the 4 warrant reports? Hearing none, I would make a motion to approve the warrant reports as presented and allow for the appropriate signatures.
Support.
It's been moved and supported to approve the 4 warrant reports totaling $4,530,999.96. Discussion. Hearing no discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, next up is consent agenda, items 9 through 12. If no one has anything on that, I would move to place items 9 through 12, the consent agenda on file.
Support. It's been moved and supported to place items 9 through 12 of the consent agenda on file. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And then finally is 13 through 17 is for your information. And last is a resolution from Ingham County called Opposing Americans for Citizen Voting Right or Voting Initiatives. No clue what that is, but feel free to look it up. If nobody has anything else, that will be your board correspondence for Monday, June 8th.
Thank you, Vice Chairman Peterson.
Thank you.
Up next is committee reports. We don't have anything. After that, new business, item 1, clerk correspondence.
I do have something. So I want to introduce to all of you that may not already know her, Laura Delmatter. Laura will be replacing Stephanie, and she will start in the office this Thursday. And I'll publicly apologize to Ashley for stealing her from her, but Laura was in the clerk's office, went to the treasurer's office, and is now coming back as the chief. So
Very good.
you will be seeing her at meetings.
Okay. Good. Thank you. Number 2, under new business, controller correspondence.
Just a few things to remind you of or inform you of. All the budgets were turned in last Friday on time, so I'm working through those. Reaching out to department heads with questions and whatnot. So I should have those plenty of time done for the, I think it's July 13th meeting. Is that on our schedule? Yeah. Just wanted to point out those MCN annual reports. That was emailed to me, so I just thought I'd print them off and give them to you just to share. And then ME scanner building, the state gave us the go-ahead to go forward on finishing the interior of that building off with the lead-lined walls and whatnot. So Doug's working on that. So hopefully we'll have the scanner on the way too here right directly. We'll keep you posted on that one.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Thank you. Number 3 is the chair of board correspondence. I don't have anything. Does anyone else on the board? Old business, we don't have anything. Public comments.
All right. My name's Joe again. We're gonna do something different here. We'll talk about Adam's favorite donation drive, I suppose, because I'm here today to stand up for Michigan families, students, and teachers. Every summer, parents look at back-to-school lists with stress, price of clothes, shoes, school supplies. They just keep going up. For many families, these costs strain their budgets or are simply just too high to afford. Sorry, Charlie, you're probably gonna hear this a couple times today. We have a chance to change that with Michigan Senate Bill 498. It creates a back-to-school tax relief window from August 8th until August 24th, which when this bill was proposed. People can buy important school items to get a refund on the state sales tax. This bill, while it doesn't go far enough, it is a good start to save families money by getting refunds on clothes under $100 and supplies under $20. It also supports our teachers who spend their own cash on classrooms while making sure students have the tools to succeed. Plus, it gives a great boost to our local neighborhood stores by encouraging people to stay home and shop close instead of shopping online. Nearly 20 other states already give their citizens this kind of tax relief, and it's time for Michigan to do the same, even more. In today's economy, the price limit should be higher and a refund window should be longer. Our families are hurting and they deserve even more aggressive relief than is what is currently on the table. But this bill is a critical first step, and I am deeply committed to this cause, and I'm going to do everything it takes to help get this bill passed. Cannot do it alone. That's why I'm officially asking for the support of the Montcalm Board of Commissioners. To show you my commitment, I'm taking direct action right here at home. At the end of July, I'm going to be hosting a donation drive called Stuff a Bus Back to School. We want to raise goods and supplies for every local child and make sure they are ready for class. I'll be living on a school bus for an entire week in the dog days of summer to raise awareness for the people who go without. We'll be having a food truck rally, a car show, and a lot of other cool things, trying to get the bands to come out and perform. It's band camp week, and it's also the day that they paint their parking spots at the high school. Now, let me be clear, this is not about politics. It's a drive about our community coming together to do what's right for our kids. Though I have personally spoke to Rep. Outman and asked for his support of this bill once I discovered its existence, it's just a coincidence this bill sits on the floor because at the time of setting up this event, I was under the impression the state already had this tax. So I asked for your support in speaking to Rep. Outman, so maybe him and his dad can maybe step up and do this as a family bill as we wrap up. Sorry to bore you with this. But let's do this together. We could take care of our neighbors and stand together in support of the donation drive and back this bill as well. Senate Bill 498 in support of our children and what they deserve.
Hey everyone, Katie DeBoer, running for state senate. You've heard my spiel, so I'm not going to bore you, but just wanted to stay informed about what's going on with Montcalm, and thank you for your service.
Thank you. Any other public comments?
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chairman Peterson.
I move to adjourn.
Support. Been moved and supported to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
Yeah, who's gonna come up with